Good day, good people, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I want to get into. But before we get into all that, if you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscription button, hit that notification button and bell so that way you can be notified every time I'm dropping a video. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and as always, drop a comment in that comment section. Now, let's get to today's video. Now, like I said, in today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I definitely want to get into this evening when we are talking about Blueface, Chrisean Rock. Okay, so if you guys, you know what? And we're also going to throw a little bit of Miss Karlissa in there. So to start off, we've seen how Blueface and Chrisean Rock have been, how she's been going back and forth and, decided to come all out and to say some stuff about her. And what I want to say is this. I definitely hope that somebody goes to go check on this poor child, because she told us the other day that when she pulled up to Blueface's establishment, which is his home, and he told her to come there and all this other kind of stuff with the text messages, and they got into this argument and, allegedly a little scuffle where he allegedly made her bleed and she actually ran off with his phone and he still doesn't have his phone back, had to get a new phone and all that kind of stuff. So why that debacle was going on? And in the midst of him getting Jada, Alexis, and the family their own home with an elevator and stuff, she said in her live yesterday how Blueface is crashing out. And to be honest with you, I don't think that he's not once crashed out the whole time he was with Chrisean and even with Jada, Alexis, and other women. I think that this is just Blueface. Like I've been telling y'all, he just keeps it 100 with them, whether they like it or not. And maybe he isn't keeping it all the way 100. Maybe he's keeping it 90%. Because at this point, some of the things that, we know that he has told maybe one thing and told the other one. But at the most, like, bro, is at least 90% accurate with what he tells these women. Now, the other 10%, hey, I don't have no excuse for. But on top of all of that went down yesterday, she claims that Blueface was crashing out. But if you guys saw her on live today, then you would see that she was the one who was crashing out. She got the bottle back in her hand. Like, and as I'm watching this, I'm really looking like, girl, she has somebody else who enters the video and who, she's like, I'm going to show you guys the video so that way you guys can, see what visuals I'm talking about. But she definitely has yes men around her, because at the end of the day, if she's on live and she's looked like the way she was looking on this live, instead of this other person getting into the live and joining in on how she was acting, that other person should have cut her phone off, or should have took the phone and swiped off and ended the live, and then they should have told her how she was looking and how she needed to not do nothing like that. Because number one, you are going back and forth with somebody who you claim is your father, the father of your baby. And you keep having these debacles with him. Number two, you guys have to come to some type of medium. You know what I'm saying? And with this, coming to a medium, find out if that's really the dad. Like I said, if you have to have the courts get involved, then have the courts get involved. So that way you don't get yourself in any more trouble and Blue don't get in any more trouble. And then it doesn't cause any ruffle with Jada, Alexis, and the children in general. No extra parties need to be, how should I say this? Need to be interrupted with their normal daily activity lives. You know what I'm saying? I know I didn't say that right, but it's all right. So she needs to get that orchestrated. And then number two, as I'm saying you on this live, you need to get rid of these mother effing yes people that you have around you, and you need to get some people that's going to tell you the harsh truth. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be hard for her, because she is the breadwinner, and when you're taking care of so many people and have people leeching off of you and living on you and all this other kind of stuff, and yeah, to her it may be, I'm helping my friend out, I'm helping this person out. But 9 times out of 10, these people are looking at you like, girl, you got money, you got this, you in the spotlight, even if it's bad publicity, because nobody is telling her to her freaking face, what you're doing, you need to stop. Because if CPS gets involved and they see how you was crashing out and you drinking big bottles of Hennessy on live and doing all this, like, I'm surprised nobody has called or shown up at either one of their residents, Blueface or Chrisean Rocks. But honestly, Chrisean Rocks, because her driving with the child yesterday and didn't have a car seat, and then today for her to be doing all this on live, dude, like, she needs to get it together. She needs to really get it together. And I don't know if she's seeing Blueface purchase this 3-story home for Jada Alexis with an elevator on the inside and doing stuff, you know, even though Jada Alexis did what she did, you see how Blue is still like accommodating and still wants to be there, because I think at the end of the day, Blueface really does want to be with Jada Alexis, which is no problem at all because he was with her from the beginning. They have 2 children together, and Chrisean Rock, I don't know. I mean, she had her time, she had her chance with him, and you see how things are turning out. Also, what I want to say with Miss Karlissa, Blueface has done a skit where he shows up on Deshae Frost's Deshae Frost's series that he has, and this is his 3rd series. Check it out on YouTube if you guys haven't. And Blueface shows up there and makes an appearance, and honestly, she probably heard what Blueface said when one of the ladies asked who was better in the bed, and how he talked about it was Jada Alexis and that's why she got the ring. I don't know if that made her crash out, but it's like she's paying too much attention to Blue's life. She knows everything that's what's going on, and even though he may be paying attention to hers, it just seems like she's putting a little bit too much effort into him. And it's like how she was before when she was actually with him, and she's not with him no longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure she watched that. And what I want to say is with him being on Deshae's series with these women, is one of the ladies is a Leo. She's doing a little bit too much talking. And he basically tells her she's just like his mom, and he doesn't F with Leos, and basically he hates his mom. And Miss Karlissa has some things to say. No one wants to hear their child say that they hate them or say, bad things about them in general, especially being a parent when you feel like you've done all you can do. Hell, there are the worst parents of the worst who feel like they've done all they can do for their child and probably didn't do anything but just give birth to the child. So I get, how she feels as a parent, but then again, you have to look at all the things that you keep getting yourself into. And then you have to take a step back. Now, the other day, she was just at Jada Alexis and Blueface performance. As they were doing the performance, she was dancing. She had her nice, hair done, red hair, shaking it for the crowd and stuff like that, performing to their dances, their songs and stuff like that. She was on stage, like she was living it up. But then we turn around to today, and she sees this interview from the show that happened that everybody's talking about today because it just dropped yesterday from the Deshae Frost show, and her feelings are hurt because of what her son said. But it's like, do you guys really have a good relationship like that? Or a cool enough relationship? Did he invite you out to the show, or did you just show up to the show? He just decided to let you do what you wanted to do at the show, which is dance and get all your people, and then he still feel like the way he feel? Because that's honestly what I think happened. I don't think that he's telling her to show up to these shows, especially if he knows that she's been talking mad crap about his fiance. He know that they have, they squabble going on. He's trying to get back into her good graces, and he knows that his baby mama don't like her. So I don't think that he would invite her there. If he did, hey, maybe he did, but I just can't see him rationally inviting Miss Karlissa to the show, having her come on stage and be dancing and stuff and be showing out, and then she's going to see a video clip where he says that he hates her. I don't see him inviting her. So I don't know if she just showed up to the show herself just to get a little bit more publicity and to stunt some more and to show people that she can show up wherever she wants to and nobody's going to stop her, because you are his mom. I'm pretty sure he wasn't going to stop you. But there was another incident before this where they had went to the club and Miss Karlissa came, and Blueface and Jaidyn walked right past her and went into their VIP section and left her where she was at. And you know that girl don't mess with you. You know what I'm saying? You've been talking about them for way too long. So her feelings are hurt once again, but it's like, stop getting on the internet and stop doing stuff to embarrass your children and stop, really showboating and saying things to Blue. And I'm pretty sure he gets tagged all the time. He don't need his mama tagging him and, she tags him so much in the most ignorant posts that she posts up. And if she stopped doing half of the stuff that she get, I promise you she will probably get some much better results, because she just needs to stop and she just needs to be a mom and she needs to relax. Y'all drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all of this, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next video respectfully.